Well, the weird part is so a week went by, and I was getting, weaker, and just, and I kept thinking, aren't I going to be able to exercise anymore? I can't swim anymore. I would look at the ocean. Now I swim every day, long distances. I couldn't even imagine getting to the beach. It looked so far away, and like such a, I would need help with it. Like I was almost like a cripple. So they said, on the following Thursday, on the 28th, the sutures will be removed.
What
and
sutures?
I said, I've got news for you. I don't have any sutures. And she said, that's what it's called. Now, when you have leukemia, they don't have sutures. It's in the blood. It's like you do, bone marrow things, but you don't. And they said, you'll go back, and this is where the most important thing that you will do. You take the herbs until the week, and you'll go to bed at 10 o'clock at night on the 28th of April.
Yeah.
A week later, 7 days later. And when you wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, you will have had the sutures removed, and you'll be on your way to the healing. And these are the kind of things that you have
now,
to do.
what are you thinking when you're hearing this? Are you thinking what I'm thinking right now?
Yes.
Cucumata.
No, not Cucumata.
Not Cucumata.
No, because I'm at the pay. I'm a little older than you, Oprah,
Okay.
and I'm open to everything, and I really believe that with
I'm
God, all
open,
things
but
are
it sounds
possible.
the sutures part sounds a little.
I know it did to me too, and there are no sutures. So, but that's just what they call what happens when these entities re-enter your body and do whatever it is that they do.
So you're just going along with it, and you're saying, whatever, I have leukemia, so if it works, it works.
I went to bed. I got up the next morning.
Yeah.
I walked out. My daughter looked at my eye. She said, what happened to your eye? She said, your eye's been scraped, your right eye. There was all kinds of like goopy stuff in my right eye. Like someone had actually gone in, which you'll see when you go down there. That's what they do. They do this kind of scraping of the eye. And my son looked at me, he said, what were you doing back in their bedroom there? He said, you don't have any pupils. Were you doing drugs back there? I said, no, I just got up. I said, but I've never felt so loving in my life before. I said, and I looked at my daughter, I said, you just look so beautiful. I put my arms around her. I said to my son, oh my God, I just love you so much. Everything changed, Oprah. He took whatever they did that night when they were in that room, changing my life around. They took the fear out. Everything that is fear cannot be love. Everything that is love cannot be fear. And my birthday, my 71st birthday, was just a few days later. I was in San Francisco, and all I wanted to, it was the most memorable birthday I've ever had. I had a big wad of $50 bills that I went downstairs at the bank and got. And all I did all day long was go to homeless people all over Union Square, right there in downtown San Francisco, and talk to people who were taking, plastic bottles out of rubbish and so on, and telling them their name, putting my arm around them, and putting $50 in their hands or $100 in their hand. And I did it all day long until 4 o'clock the afternoon. I gave away several $1,000s, and I walked back into my bedroom, and I cried. I mean, I was sobbing.
What happened to you? What was that?
They put divine love into me. Somehow I just feel like I've been in this kind of training since I was a young boy to learn what it is to really live divine love. And it's everything that has happened in my life. Mira, this woman who came into my life shortly after that, we just have had this most loving, divine, amazing experience as two people. Never ever felt like at 71. It's just the most beautiful experience. I've never had anything, but not just there. Everywhere I go, everyone that I see, it's like I put my arms around people now. I send people love. I call people who are in hospitals. I go visit them. I'm giving everything that I have away. It's just been such a dramatic experience.